Not much room here either.
No, this is a one-person hallway.
Chief Steve Gammill says the #1 problem is space.
This is where the records are stored.
Narrow hallways just barely wide enough for 2 people to pass, but not wide enough for a wheelchair, not wide enough to satisfy the Americans with Disabilities Act. Gammill says officers need more room to be able to properly perform their jobs, pointing to the one small interview room.
If we have multiple suspects, multiple witnesses, we have nowhere to put them.
The chief says the building has no insulation in the walls or the ceiling. There are no fire sprinklers. They've had issues with mold and rodents and insects. There's no separate locker room for female officers.
Many times these guys are getting off shift and they want to change and go home, but there's a female officer in here changing, so they have to wait.
The township commissioned a study of its facilities, including the police station, and trustees will hear from the lead architect later this week.
My understanding is he will recommend building a new station. His recommendation is you can't renovate this building and bring it up to code. It's just not economically feasible.
Gammill said he doesn't believe the condition of the building has hurt the morale of his officers, but he is hopeful the township will find a path to a new building for everyone's sake.
They become used to it, and they're just used to working under these conditions. It's not fair to them. It's not good working conditions for officers, and they really do deserve better.
And Chief Gammill says most residents don't come through the police station. They have no reason to come through. But he says when they do come through on a tour or for whatever reason, they most often remark how small and confining the building is. Local for you in Genoa Township, Ted Hart, NBC4.